Please welcome Dev Ken to QuantResLabs.
All right. So you guys just saw an elevator that'll be relevant in a second. Little do people know that one defense technology switch can actually save a ton of military lives. And it's also an AI that they need most over transformers. Hi, I'm Devin Kennedy. I'm the founder of QuantResLabs, and we create next generation AI systems. Now, this AI system is not your grandma's transformer. We actually, everyone knows ChatGPT, we cross out the T because we're putting it with an S. Well, more specifically, a state space model. Now, what in the world is a state space model? It's a next generation technology, architecture, and AI, where you can have a computational cost that scales linearly as opposed to quadratically that the token sequencer does for transformers. It's also a fixed state size, as well as fast and efficient to inference. And so the market size is enormous. In just this year, 10 defense companies have been raising valuations in double-digit billions. And the market has gone from 2.56 trillion to a 4.6 growth rate change to 2.7 this year for 2025. Now, that's a challenge for the right team. As I just said, I'm Devin. I've done a handful of incubators at Harvey Mudd, Stanford. My co-founder has done 8 years in defense technology. Cossix, I think a couple of people know who that is. It's an Infinitian. And as well as Verkadi, who also is at Stanford, and she's ex-Harvey Mudd. All right, so now why us and what's after? So I've done 10 years in 10 years in sensor technology, starting in 2015, celebrated in March 7th of this year. And where we're going to take these systems is right now they're external, but over the next couple months, we'll be going subcutaneous. Now, where are we with traction? We have our first pilot that we just closed last week, and this is an AI that sits in between the operations center and the soldiers or the forward deployed Navy SEALs in this case. And we'll be taking it to a private beta with Lieutenant Colonel Jeff Wright in the military implementation step. All right, who's our market competition? Yeah, Palantir is. They're not small. They have $197 billion valuation. Now, there's another company out there that does happen to do state space models called Cartesia, but we have a giant difference between them and us. Now, what's the large difference? Remember that first slide with the elevator? Well, we invented something new. And what we invented is its own invention. Sorry, we invented fixed area constants and prediction engines. Now, what in the world is that? It's when you press the wrong button on an elevator and you have to wait for that cycle of the elevator to close the door and open it back up so you can go the right direction. It even happens in the Prospera elevators. So this software origination yields a massive advantage because we created it, and it's called quantization. It's so important to us that we named the company after it. We are the best at it because we created it, plus we deployed it into these state space model pipelines, and we're the first ever to do it. We benefit from second-order effects of Cartesia themselves, and all their raises amounting to 97 or 93 million. All right, and lastly, since the start of 2024 of last year, QuantResLabs, also going to rebrand to QuantLabs, has met with these 8 professional technologists, and in order to gather angel sentiment, as well as we have one name on this list that is a very, very relevant name. Vitalik has mentioned in the past week that he's going to visit Prospera. Yeah, Tuesday of last week. And that's all. There's my Twitter if you want to reach out for an angel size check. We're soliciting $500K to $4 million check sizes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dev.